This is Eyewitness News with Bill Butel, John Johnson, plus Storm Field, Jerry Azar, and the Eyewitness News team. Roger Grimsby and Spencer Christian are off tonight.
Good evening. It is Christmas Eve in New York, and the talk of the town is not peace on earth, but the violence among us, this time in the subways, where a vigilante and his gun brought terror this past weekend. The victims were 4 teenagers. Eyewitness News has been on top of this story from the very start of it, and tonight we have team coverage as police press their search for the vigilante. We begin with Milton Lewis, who spent this day riding with people who trust their lives to the subways every day.
I think he did right.
By shooting these guys.
Sure, they tried to mug him.
I think what he did was completely wrong. I mean, I think I'm a law student.
2 views as police distributed a sketch of the white man sought for the shooting last Saturday afternoon of 4 black male teenagers who allegedly tried to rob him.
He was wrong.
I think he was, protecting himself. This is around the Christmas holiday. You got to look out for yourself.
The shootings occurred on the IRT southbound number 2 train, known as the Deuce, as it was approaching the Chambers Street station, a few blocks from City Hall. The wanted suspect is described as between 25 and 30, about 5'10", 150 to 160 pounds, thin build, golden blonde hair, and wearing glasses.
I think it was justified, and after all, it was 4 against 1.
Nobody goes around shooting people. I mean, that can't be a good thing.
During the average weekday, some 3.3 million people use the subway daily. On the weekend, like last Saturday, about 1.5 million.
I felt the gunman was right.
And him taking a vigilante-type response to crime in the city leads other people to feel that they can do it too. It can be harmful to all of us.
Of the 4 young men shot, 3, according to police, carried sharpened, heavy-duty screwdrivers. And one source quoted them as saying they carried them for protection purposes, not to commit a crime.
I think he did right. I really do. Because somebody's got to do something, and the police aren't always there.
Police reported receiving more than 500 calls praising the man who shot the teenagers, 3 of whom have arrest records, according to police. Milton Lewis, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
Now, the 4 teenagers shot in Saturday's subway attack remain hospitalized tonight. One of the youngsters may be paralyzed. Doctors say the bullet that hit 19-year-old Darrell Cabby severed his spinal cord. Cabby is likely to remain paralyzed from the waist down. Cabby and 19-year-old Troy Canty are in critical but stable condition at St. Vincent's Hospital. The other victims, 18-year-old Barry Allen and 18-year-old James Ramza, are in serious condition but also stable.